Hello, good morning, guys. It's very early. It's about 6 a.m. on a Sunday. I believe it's Canada Day. So, happy Canada Day. I am here today just shortly to speak about a couple things. Um, Although I have my most beloved girls at home right now, for example, sleeping, my beautiful goddess Laura and my beautiful daughter Elisa are both with me today, and I am grateful for that, you know. Um, Although there's always things and problems that arise, that are also connected to family and living together and family living, living with your partner and figuring things out with your child that you have with your ex-wife and making peace between everybody and trying to keep it all together, not to lose anybody, and in the middle of recovering from some major addictions and tapering of medications and suffering mentally and physically because I am tapering off those meds so fast that I feel the change in my body happening. It makes me feel uncomfortable, and I have to be honest. um, Coming back down off of drugs to a lower level, to a point where you could start using again if you wanted to. And what it does to an addict's brain is it brings on depression, it brings on craving suddenly, and in some people, like myself, it brings out suicidal tendencies and suicidal thoughts. Um, this is something that should be addressed. Um, Something that you should share with others, because we lose a lot of people just because they do not talk to us, and we've all got problems. We can all figure them out. It is up to us. What is it that you want? Are you happy? you know I'm happy. I'm happy, but I'm struggling at the same time, you know and trying to understand what's going on, with my body, with my mind, and it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm not the wizard. I'm not the genius who knows everything, and I don't have the answers to everything. Um, I'm just trying for the anxiety and anger to leave me at the moment. I'm actually trying not to curse anymore right at this time. That's my next challenge, is to stop cursing. I have now also officially switched from smoking cannabis to only taking a little bit of oil daily. It's honey oil, so I don't have to smoke and fume and smell up, the house or myself, so that nobody has to suffer the consequences of my selfish endurances. But I want to let you know that no matter how hard the battle is, and no matter how hard the battle gets from here, I'm gonna do everything in my power to stay alive and not to let those thoughts in, and not to let my brain validate them as the ultimate truth. Because sometimes when you make a decision that becomes subconsciously already encoded in your brain, it's very easy to carry these stupid things out like suicides. And I'm not afraid to die, actually. I am just afraid to have my heart broken more than to die, actually. And I am afraid to lose the people that matter to me the most, because why am I here? Why am I here living in the forest, living out my perfect, kind of picture of life, being connected to nature and being with someone who is a lot like me. Otherwise, I couldn't be with someone who's not like me. I just cannot be with a woman just because she's beautiful or sexy or something like that. A woman has to stimulate me mentally as well, intellectually. That's what turns me on. Is a very smart and beautiful woman. Not just beautiful, but very smart. Intelligent. And my little daughter is growing up. She's encountering more and more of her, teenage years coming up, and it's becoming harder to be a single dad at this point, because like an old saying goes, small child, small problem. I kind of starting to understand that now. Now the child's growing and it has more bigger problems, more grown-up problems, challenges, and me as a dad, I have to somehow keep it together so that she is secure, and that she knows her father is here. I'm here for her. I won't lie. Sometimes my daughter and sometimes my girlfriend and sometimes even my mother drive me crazy, and to a point where I get upset and I lose myself. Just because sometimes we all have too much, and I am very sorry. You all know very well where my heart comes from. It does not come from a bad place. And for now, I will continue on fighting to stay alive, and fighting to be fair to those around me. And I'm gonna keep on fighting for love. I'm not gonna give it up. I'm not just gonna let it go. I have to keep fighting. I'll take any advices. And if you need advice, I'm here for you. Happy Canada Day. Have a beautiful day. Just some morning thoughts to share with you. Choose your battles right. Don't worry so much. And try to be more kind and gentle. Maybe that will work even with the people that are really, really angry with you already, and say that they won't talk to you again, or they won't see you again, or they're leaving. Maybe if you just come down to earth, maybe you could still save everything and be a good person, I don't see why not. For example, I'm gonna say hi to my friend right now. See, right there is a red kitty. Hey, Rustic. Hey, Rustic. Hey. Hello. What are you doing up at 6 in the morning, huh? Hey. Some gentle kindness. Yeah. Now I should go check up on my girls, make sure they are warm and sleeping comfy as well. I hope they wake up feeling better and more happy. so we can all have a happy Canada Day. Denman Island annual pancake breakfast coming up. One love, people.